Welcome to the party.
What's that? Rubber baby bunky bubbers or something like that?
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
Yeah. What you said. Welcome to Topic Thunder, everybody.
Unique
Johnny and
New
TheGreg.
York.
Yeah, unique New
Unique
York.
New York.
And what's the other one? Toy boat.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you say it fast enough, it starts turning into toy boy or something like that.
You and your acting exercises.
Thespian, sir. Thespian.
I've heard that about you.
Yeah. All right, sir. So how was your weekend?
Good. Are we recording now?
We're recording right now. I've already said Topic Thunder, Johnny and TheGreg.
You did. Okay, here we are. Yep.
Intro.
How you doing?
I'm good. How was your weekend?
Good. Yeah, it's been pretty uneventful. We got a snowstorm most of the day today. So
How many inches you get?
I'm gonna, my judging is a little bit off, but I'm gonna say between 4 to 6.
Oh, no kidding. We got like 2.
Yeah, you guys got mostly rain. We got some. I had to pull out the snowblower. I had to do that. I'm sure the snowplow's gone by a couple times. I got to clear that out again.
Oh, I love it when they do that. When they put up that wall. Oh, and they see you doing it, and they're laughing.
My mailbox got taken out this year already by a snowplow, and it's me and 3 other neighbors are on the same post because we live in the country and we can do that. And it wiped it out. I've got it on my Ring video that just sliced it right off, and I called the city about it, and they're like, "What do you want us to do about it?" I'm like, "Well, it's property damage.
You did it."
Caused by one." They're like, "Well, we don't replace that." I'm like, I understand. And the woman was very uppity with me. And I'm like, look, I understand that it's not your practice for your driver to replace every mailbox that gets damaged. I'm not saying that. But I would like a little bit of admittance of wrongdoing. They're like, well, the snow was very heavy, sir. I'm like, we got half an inch of heavy snow. That's not taken out on mailbox. So he just duffed it right off. So yeah, it's been fun around rural Wisconsin lately, and mailbox deaths. And
yeah, I haven't had any issues with that. Of course, I think I live in this neighborhood where I think we have a lot of keyboard assassins that are just waiting for something like that to happen. I think I got yelled at this summer because I had a branch that went past my property and into the walkway of a sidewalk, and she had to duck it. Didn't like that. So anyway, all right. So I came up with a topic today. For those of you that have already figured out that our random topic generator that we used to have, it just doesn't work the way it used to. It came up with topics like, "What's your favorite sandwich?" And
we've kind of depleted it, I think. Of good stuff.
So, but one I did not think we've ever brought up was TV or film, because tonight is the Oscars. We're filming on a Sunday.
Yep.
So you'll get this in 2 weeks, or you'll get this a week after the Oscars, everybody. So I thought a real good topic was, who's your favorite TV/movie bad guy?
Bad guy. Do you want like the character, or do you want the actor that played him?
Oh, no.
Or him or her. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't go into the actor. Go into the character, like the villain.
Oof. That's a doozy right there. Let me tell you.
Well, you know what? Let's do this. All right.
Do you have one in mind already?
I have. Actually, I looked it up beforehand, and we got about 25 of them from a group.
Okay.
So my thought was, the first one that came up is, I guess this is number 25, is Pennywise, the Tim Curry, or I guess you could add in the new Bill. Either one, Tim Curry or Pennywise. So
really.
The next one is Chucky. So I guess that's 24. Okay. 23 would be the Wicked Witch of the West.
Let's go touch on Chucky real quick. So I didn't find him terrifying at all. And I grew up
at all. Yeah.
I grew up in the My Little Buddy, like, speaking doll phase, but it was just hilarious because you put like you can make him sing Metallica if you put that tape back in there, and he'd be just singing along with it. But so maybe that took away some of the scariness for me. But I did see
Wait. You did what?
You could
did
put
what?
you could put any cassette back there, and he would mouth along with the words.
Are you talking about the actual doll, or are you talking about the movie?
I'm talking about the My Little Buddy that Chucky was kind of based off of.
Oh, like Teddy
Oh,
Ruxpin.
yeah,
Like Teddy Ruxpin. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, I didn't know that, but all right.
Oh, you're right. It was Teddy Ruxpin, not My Buddy. My Buddy was
Yeah.
he was like an amalgam of both. Anyway,
Yeah.
point being is that I saw a cosplayer once at C2E2, and the guy was a little person. I don't know what the correct PC term for that is right now. I know it's not the M word, so I'm not going to say that. So I apologize if I'm not using the right terminology. But he dressed up. He did a cosplay as Chucky, and he was terrifying.
Really?
I mean, oh God, yeah. He would just sit there and he'd be like, and he'd get this little smile on, and he had a fake knife, but he had the overalls, the he did the eye makeup, the whole thing, and I'm like,
wow,
that is terrifying. Nice job, buddy.
That should have been in the movie.
Oh, he was like, hey, thanks, man. But it was great. He did a great job. So okay, well, that's my anecdote for that.
But already I find the list a little troubling. I mean, how is Chucky bigger than Pennywise?
Yeah, I would put Pennywise above.
Yeah,
Chucky.
absolutely. All right. Wicked Witch of the West, like I already said.
Scared me as a kid, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 22, I don't know. I didn't Thanos. Now we're talking about villains, not necessarily that scare us, but villains that are kind of cool. Because I have a feeling I know who number 1 is. I think it's going to be Vader.
Well, okay, yeah.
You know,
go
ahead.
So Thanos is a complete. I mean, he's very. They made him too relatable. They made him, sometimes his mission was to save the universe and his feelings with his daughter. The comic was not like that. The comic was he was just trying to impress death. So he was going to wipe out half the universe. That's scarier than him trying to resource control.
They do say that one of the things that makes a good villain is someone where you can sit there and go, well, is he wrong? You know?
I don't know.
That's what some people say. I think with some things, yes. With other things, no. But the next one's Norman Bates.
Okay. Yeah. Scary. Sure.
I don't know if he was scary as so much as the movie and how groundbreaking it was. Right? Like Norman was kind of pathetic.
Well, he was psycho. I mean, that's what it was. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, if I met Norman, I'd probably be scared. Like if I went to stay in that hotel, and what was that? What was the actor's name? I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Again,
Anthony Perkins.
Anthony Perkins. Yeah, if Anthony Perkins comes rolling out of a hotel as the night manager, I'm like, nope.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be taking this gentleman's class. The next guy is Hannibal Lecter. Yeah,
he was again. Well, and smart. I mean, that was part of what made him so scary. Is the character was a genius.
Yeah, you got to also Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs, not the other ones.
Yeah,
Lecter from Silence of the Lambs was terrifying.
Hannibal Lecter played by Anthony Hopkins. I mean, that's what is terrifying. Actually, Anthony Hopkins playing any villain is pretty damn terrifying.
That's true. But I thought he did a good job in The Wolfman. I liked it. I didn't mind it.
I didn't mind that movie at all.
I know.
I mean, it was one of those that people are like, "Oh, this is a terrible movie." I watched it, and again, because everybody said it was a terrible movie, my bar was set so low. Right, and then I watched it, and I'm like, "Okay, decent special effects." I mean, the story was a little bit muddled from the original, but it's okay. Yeah, I'll watch it again. It's a Halloween movie for me.
The next one, not a bad villain. I've totally forgot about him. Xenomorphs, the alien from Aliens.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That was a villain that I didn't root for. Now, I guess that's what we're also talking about is the villain I had in mind, I kind of rooted for, or I thought was at least cool.
Right.
Right. I have a TV and a movie villain, and we'll go over them once I go through all of this.
Right. Yeah, xenomorphs are just terrifying.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
I wrote a paper. I think I've talked about this before on when we talked about aliens. One of my high school English teachers, I think I was a sophomore in high school, he covered aliens just because he's like, I need you guys. He wanted to get us writing, so he picked aliens. So we studied it a little bit, and he's
Well, it's
like,
actually it's a landmark movie. I mean, it
"Oh,
made
absolutely, yeah."
yeah.
And he did the if aliens are real, what's kind of your take? And you know, everybody's, I mean, we're 15, 16, and people are writing um just kind of fluff pieces, and I was like, no, I'm not going to trust, because I think when we meet aliens, it's going to be like a xenomorph, or it's going to be like Life, if you remember that
I
movie.
do it. Yeah.
You know, it's going to be something like that. I'm like, I am not going to be the first one to be like, ooh, I want to meet him.
Yeah.
Not going to
Yeah.
be me.
Yeah. Um, the next villain in our villain list is Baby Jane Hudson. By the way, this is brought to you by Complex. They came up with this 25 greatest movie villains. Baby Jane Hudson. This is
What?
from Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, is played by Betty Davis. You never knew about that? Wow.
No,
Okay.
never missed
The
that.
next villain is Alex, who was played by Malcolm McDowell in A Clockwork Orange. I've never seen this movie. I don't want to see this movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I hear it's
So
really violent.
but you're
Yeah,
avoiding.
yeah. I just avoided this thing.
Yeah, it's disturbing.
Yeah, I'm not into that anymore. This is disturbing on a very realistic level. You won't remember the name, but you'll remember the movie when I say it. Amy Dune, played by Rosamund Pike in Gone Girl.
Oh, yeah.
She was a terrifying villain.
Yeah,
And the way that movie ended, it's like,
poor
dude,
Neil
you're
Patrick
screwed.
Harris. Yeah.
You're screwed. Poor Neil Patrick Harris. He got it easy.
What?
Ben Affleck has to live with that.
Yeah, that's true.
He has to live with that.
FPH had an out for sure.
I mean, dude, I don't think anybody would like Ben, you're pussy whipped, and we get it. Like, you can't get out of this. It's over for you.
You're done.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't even think about that one. Oh, here's one. Agent Smith. Hugo Weaving. Weaving.
I think it's Weaving.
The Matrix trilogy.
Good villain. Definitely a good villain. I read a paper that somebody wrote. I don't know if it was a college paper that they then published online or something like that, saying that Neo is not the one. It's actually Agent Smith who's the one.
Right, yeah. That was Film Theory.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah. He does great jobs with that because he makes you go, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He probably is the one. Yeah.
Makes me wonder, because they're filming Matrix 4. Like, it started this week.
Right.
So where are they going to take it? I don't know. I'm going to see it.
Sure. I'm going to see it, but I'm not going to be excited for it. I'm just not. I'm not going to set myself up.
I think The Matrix counts as the movie I've seen the most in the theaters, like when it came out. I think I.
Oh, really? You really into it?
It was. I don't know if I saw it 10 times in the theater, but yeah, we saw it a lot, and I just loved it. It blew my mind.
What was your record for most times you went to a theater to see it?
That
was it?
It was like 8 or 9. I think I saw that in the theater.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. I think it was like 3 times for me. I don't know what movie it was either. The next one.
College. Yeah.
The next one is Annie Wilkes from Misery, played by Kathy Bates.
Yeah.
She was terrifying too.
Yeah, she was.
It's funny how the most terrifying 2 villains so far have been women.
Mm-hmm. Have you? Yeah, it's true. Do you watch Castle Rock on Hulu?
No, I
should.
I should.
Yes.
Okay.
It's all of Stephen King's novels, kind of like they're not like directly connected, but there's all these little pieces in there. And
that's not true. That's not true. Every single one of Stephen King's novels are connected. I didn't realize this.
Well, then this series is kind of doing that. I mean, and then at the season 2 finale is when they brought in the Misery piece, and you're just like, oh, no. So
really,
it's
interesting.
Good.
The next one is the guy that I picked for my favorite movie villain of all time is the Terminator, like Arnold, the first one, 1984.
Okay. Okay.
Um, Another one that's awesome, and he's known by one word. You'll know who I'm talking about. I'm going to horribly destroy this guy's name. Anton Saigru. He's the guy that said, "Call it, friendo." Did you hear me or no?
What?
You've never seen it? No Country for Old Men?
You know
You've
what?
never seen Javier Bardem?
I haven't. I've seen parts of it. I've never sat down and watched it.
Oh my God. That guy is one of the coolest bad guys. But that movie at the end is just, you're just like, what? What happened?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I
Yeah.
remember when the Oscar buzz was all about it, and I'm like, haven't seen it.
Oh, I forgot about this one. This one's on my list too. Michael Myers. Halloween.
Yep. Wordless, faceless, just killer.
The first one. Classic one.
Yeah.
Who walked and stalked your victims, you know? That was great.
He peering around bushes.
Yeah. Yeah, just breathing into that mask. That was creepy. Creepy stuff. All right, I don't know what this is. This is Harry Powell, played by Robert Meacham, The Night of the Hunter, a 1955 movie. I have no idea what that is.
I've heard of it. Never seen it.
Okay. Yeah, never seen it either. We're getting to some old ones here. Noah Cross, I guess was the bad guy from Chinatown, 1974.
Okay.
I've never
yeah.
seen that movie.
Good. It's I believe that's a Jack Nicholson film. Yeah.
Freddy Krueger's next. We all know that guy. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this guy was actually going to be number one. Darth Vader.
What number is
next? They don't have a number, so I lost
just listed.
count. Yeah.
The thing about Vader is that they've tried to make him likable. Like, he is an anti-hero. Most people are more into Vader than they are like the actual villains.
You're right.
Like, he's a villain. He's a bad guy.
My sister loves Vader.
Sure.
And I always tease her. I always go, but he killed the younglings. He killed younglings, Kim. Like, you can't like a guy for that.
Mass genocide. Yeah.
Yeah. The next one is Colonel Hans Lander. That's the guy played by Christopher Waltz in Inglourious Bastards.
Oh yeah. He did a good job too.
He was really good at that.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen this movie. You probably have, so you'll probably be shocked. Kaiser Soze.
Yeah,
by Kevin Spacey. Never seen this movie. I've never seen The Usual Suspects. Yeah.
Oh, it's such a good film.
Yeah, I gotta watch that one time.
Yeah, you do. But you've already been ruined. Like, that's a surprise at the end. That Kaiser Soze is Kevin Spacey. I mean, so you've already kind of. You're not going to look at it with the same light knowing that he is Kaiser Soze.
Okay, yeah. The next guy is Max Cady, played by Robert De Niro in Cape Fear. 1991. Not the original Cape Fear, but yeah. Nurse Ratched from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Never seen that movie, so I don't know.
Yeah, she's pretty terrible.
Frank Booth from Blue Velvet. Played by Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper, yeah. He's got like this weird gas mask on. I don't know what he's huffing, but like in the middle of the sentence, he'd just be like, it's Blue Velvet.
All right. Next one is the T-1000, played by Robert Patrick from Terminator 2. He was a good one.
He was a good one. Put him above Arnold, though, huh? Did we get to Arnold yet?
Yeah, we already got to Arnold.
Yeah. That's...
I don't know if this is in order anymore, or if they're just giving this stuff. So maybe I was wrong with the order.
Top 25, but we'll see.
Peter and Paul from Funny Games. I have no idea what that is.
Me neither. What's the year on it? Does it say year?
1997.
Funny Game. Oh, isn't that where they tie up the couple? Like, they come in.
Oh, this is an Australian movie. That's right.
And they just like... They make the couple like answer a bunch of questions, and then in the end they just kill them anyway.
Yes.
Like, they're psychotic.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one is no surprise. The Joker, Heath Ledger's version of The Dark Knight.
Yeah, I mean, definitely good. Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep. John Doe from Seven.
Yep.
Wow, Kevin Spacey's on here twice.
He would when you first posed this question. That my
That's the
mind
guy?
snap. That's who my mind snapped to right away was, even though he's barely in the film.
Wow. That was all of them, by the way. So,
Oh, he's no okay.
so who was your guy? I went
Well,
through
like I said, when you first posed the question for a
you
movie,
thought 7?
Seven was the one I went to because like through most of the film, you don't see him. Like he's setting up all these murders and they're finding them all after the fact.
Yeah.
And then
right.
when you do see him, you're like, that guy?
Yeah, that guy.
That's the guy. I mean,
What's
okay.
wrong with his fingers?
I was,
That's
I was
because when you went
surprised.
detective, like
Yeah.
when he did that. I'm like, what's wrong with his fingers?
I was surprised that the Jigsaw was not on that list.
Good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that one.
Dude,
If we forgot anybody that was one of your favorites out there, anybody listening, please let us know in the comments below. Go ahead.
Chris Rock is produced a movie that I just saw the preview for it. It's him and Sam Jackson.
Oh,
And
Spider.
yeah, it's a Saw movie. And I was like, oh, Chris Rock.
Yeah.
But first off, Chris Rock in a serious role is going to be interesting. I'm excited to see how he plays that.
I actually haven't seen the trailer, so I'll have to check it out after
Yeah,
this.
check it out. It looked pretty good.
Yeah. So my favorite TV bad guy was Walter White from
But you
Breaking Bad.
consider him a bad guy, huh?
Absolutely. He killed people. He killed a kid. Yeah. He let a girl choke on her own vomit so she wouldn't get in the way of him and Jesse's partnership.
So do you consider Dexter a bad guy then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Because we are, I mean, in kind of the past, I'd say 15 years of television in general, we are turning bad guys into heroes. I mean, that's just kind
we've
of
been doing it for years. Serial killers, they have a following. Like people, I'm talking about real ones. Like people love Charles Manson. Like there are people out there. Yeah. So yeah, without a doubt we do that. It's kind of weird. It's kind of sucks, but
it's weird.
I think the problem is you have writers, very talented writers, you have very talented actors that are making those characters likable.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think, I mean, kind of for me, and this is why I had to clarify the actor or the character, because there are bad guys out there that you just love to hate. And that's because of the performance of the actor. I mean, I think of, again, Kevin Spacey and his Netflix series, House of Cards. He's not a good guy. And you just love to hate him.
Yeah.
But you still
there is a guy that always plays a scummy bad guy, and he always plays it well. Actually, there's two guys. The guy that plays Johnny Tapia from Bad Boys 2, he always plays a bad guy, and he's really good at it. Okay? The other guy, God, did you ever watch Prison Break, the TV show?
a couple times, yeah.
There was this one guy who was skinny, and he had a little soul patch here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
I think I do.
That guy's a bad guy in every single show.
Yeah.
Yes, and he's awesome at it, and I hate him. Every time he walks in, I go, "Oh my god, it's this guy."
Yeah, there are those actors that when you meet them, and I'm trying to think of anybody now that I just love to hate. He's not acting anymore, but the kid who played Joffrey in Game of Thrones,
he quit because of that.
And he went on to do some more stuff, and he's a brilliant mind anyway, so he's fine, he's okay. Yeah. But even the guy who played Ramsay Bolton, who you just hate, you're like, oh my god. But I mean, he's like a big folk artist, like singer.
Is he?
Yeah, and he's done a couple other things that you see him and you're like, I just can't see you in anything else because I hate you so much because that role you did on Game of Thrones. But I think that's like if I ever had a chance to meet him at a convention or something like that, I would go up to him, shake his hand, and be like,
I hated you.
I'd be like, I hated you. You've done such a great
good job. Yeah.
I mean, because it takes a lot for me to just really, because I can separate the actor and the character well.
Yeah.
But to just look at every time he's on screen for anything now, I'm just like, oh, I hate that guy. He did a Marvel series. He was in
yes, that's the reason I didn't watch that show actually.
He was in
That's how good of a job he did at Ramsay Bolton.
He was in Inhumans, and I don't think he was a good guy in that one either, but you're just like, oh god, I can barely stand this guy. But I can stand him because he's great. But
yeah,
anyway.
he's a great actor. So That's it for today then. I think. Oh no, we got to do fact of the day. But I think we're done
we
with our
could,
yeah, we're done with our little this actually website has not let us down. This gives us a random fact. So here we go. All right. Pink lights, which make skin blemishes more visible, are being installed in many public places to deter teenage loitering. That's stupid.
Okay. So make them look bad and feel bad about themselves and they're going to leave?
I guess so.
They
Hey,
do that-
if you guys don't get out of here, I'm going to turn on the pink light. Because you can't take your selfies then, can you?
I was in a hotel. I've been traveling a little bit for work, and some of the lights they put in those hotel bathrooms, you flip that on, you're getting ready in the morning, and I got some shaving to do and some trimming to do and stuff like that, and but then you get real close and you're like, what is that? And you're just you're finding stuff that you're like, is that what I look like? Is that what public sees me? I don't want to go outside anymore.
I never have that problem.
Of course you
No.
You're Johnny Angel. Of course you don't have that problem.
I think we'll end it there. So, everybody, thank you for listening. This is the end of Topic Thunder. I got a weird thing going on with my eye right now. It's fluttering.
At least it looks good.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a great Monday. Have a great rest of the week. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next Monday. Take care. Topic Johnny and TheGreg. Topic Thunder out.